Hi, good morning. I'm gonna stop saying good morning because I don't know how long this is gonna take me to upload for you guys. Um, but hi, namaste. I'm Melissa from YogiStoned. If you don't practice with me regularly, welcome. If you do, hi. So I thought about a lot of us are in our house right now, and we're noticing things maybe that we didn't notice about ourselves because we're having to stay confined, not only within our house, but also within ourselves, because day-to-day stuff takes us out of ourselves most of the time, right? We're dealing with everyone else's problems, we're working, we've got kids, we've got spouses, we've got parents, we've got our own selves, right? Our own health and all these things going on. This is just beyond what's going on today, right? But suddenly we're asked to sit back and be in a space, right? That doesn't expand out or doesn't feel like it does, but it can. And also, maybe when you're sitting with yourself, suddenly your mind starts thinking because you have time to think, and maybe you've been avoiding thinking, and so all of these are little discomforts, but we can take those discomforts and turn them into opportunities, right? So I hang out with my dogs a lot. They'll probably come in here eventually, but it got me to thinking, like, when you watch your animals, right? Some of you who have pets, or even a goldfish, okay? If you have a goldfish or a bird, it doesn't matter, but animals have a way of just being in the present moment. They don't think about anything. So what if we could be more dog-like while we're home? Just thinking, right? And I wanted to share this little book with you. And if you don't like this part, you can just fast on forward right to the practice, okay? Because the practice is going to be helping you transform the body so that you can be in it a little bit more, and transform the mind so that you can be in it a little bit more. So there's good stuff coming, more good stuff, right? So this book is called Guardians of Being, Spiritual Teachings from Our Dogs and Cats by Eckhart Tolle. I highly recommend it. It's not a kid's book. It's a kid's book, but it's also for big kids, right? So I'm just going to take you right to the idea of this, middle of the page, but he said, we have forgotten what rocks, plants, and animals still know. We have forgotten how to be still, to be ourselves, to be where life is, here and now. You can see the cute little bee. The dog is now, is in the now. So it can teach you or remind you. Be alert as you watch a dog at play or at rest. Let the animal teach you to feel at home in the now, to celebrate life by being completely present. The dog is still in the natural state. And you can easily see that because you have problems and your dog doesn't, and while your happy moments may be rare, your dog celebrates life continuously. You just watch the tail. With some dogs, you just look at them. Just a little look is enough, and their tail goes, life is good, life is good, life is good. My dogs they're not working on cue right now. And they are not telling themselves a story of why life is good. It's a direct realization. So if you want to get this book online, I highly recommend it. Let's start to practice, okay? Let's move the body around a little bit. Let's get into that playful state within the body, so that we can maybe even get into that playful state within the mind if it's feeling a little constricted. So here we go. Come on over to your mat or your blanket or whatever you happen to have. And we're going to come onto the belly, and we're we're just going to lie right on down. And you can let your arms come out to the sides, like in a T. You can let your head rest maybe to the right here at first, and just let your body just settle. If it's bothersome to your lower back, you can always take a blanket and roll it up underneath the belly and just give that a little bit of support here, the hips. Extending the arms nice and long. Maybe the feet come wider. That helps the lower back as well. And just allow yourself to breathe here for a moment. Let all the muscles in your body just kind of be like a cat. A cat like feels like it has, they're lanky, right? They just kind of bleh. And tune in maybe to the sound of your breath, and then the feeling of your breath, and the feeling of the breath in the body, but also the feeling of the breath on the earth, the way your body rises and falls on it. Taking in deeper sips of breath through the nose, filling the belly, filling the lungs, emptying out. Maybe even drawing the navel a little towards the spine as you empty completely out. And then let that natural inhale come back in. And exhaling, let it go. Inhale, pick up the head, gently turn it over to the left and set it back down, exhaling. A few breaths here. Inhale back through center, and then bring the hands just under the shoulders. We're just going to slide the right knee up, and then you can extend the arms out again. And then see if you can also just let go here now. Let go of the right hip, let go of the thigh, the inner thigh, the foot. Maybe it comes a little bit closer. And just let the gravity do its thing. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing the shoulders, tension in the neck or the jaw, the space between the brow. Turn the head towards the earth, walk the hands in, and you're going to lift the chest. If you need to bring the arm or the knee down a little bit, you can. Let the elbows come right underneath the shoulders. And if it's a little too intense, let the arms come out just a little further, let the ribs drop down. So you'll find that place where it feels good. You're going to push down through the forearms, give a gentle lift in the belly, and lengthen through the crown of the head. And then bring the gaze down as you exhale. Inhale, lift the chest a little, lift the chin a little bit, and then exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Inhale to neutral. Reach up through the crown of the head, lengthening through that left side body. You might feel that in your left hip flexor, I do. And then exhale, nice and easy, start to lower down. Extend the arms out, sliding that right leg back. Then again, if you need to bring your hands under your shoulders to lift that left leg, finding that place that's comfortable, extend the arms out. And breathe. Letting the body just really relax here. Not trying to relax, but just noticing tension you're holding can help you just let it go. Your arms, your legs, your mind. Soften your belly. Nice, and then slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Start to walk your hands forward. Your forearms on the earth, or arms in a number 11. And then we'll just kind of press down, like hands into the earth, heels of the hands moving towards the hips, and the hips isometrically moving towards the heels of the hands. And again, you're going to know how far up you can want to come. If there's any strain in the lower back, see if you can just lower the hips or the ribs down a little bit. Try not to dump into your shoulders. Relax the shoulders back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. See where you can smooth the breath out. Keep the belly drawing in. Nice. Start to lower down. Bring the hands under the shoulders, sliding that left leg back. Let's rise up into table. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Stack the shoulders with the wrists and the knees with the hips. And let's start to move through, oh, guess what? Cat and cow. So a little cat, rounding the back, exhaling, pushing down through the earth, navel to spine. Inhale, belly lowers, sit bones lift, heart rises. Exhale, press through the hands, round in. Inhale, let that inhale open you up. Exhale, pushing through the hands, through the shins, the tops of the feet, rounding in. Inhale, you can even curl the toes under as you do that. And then exhale, uncurl the toes and press down into the earth. Inhale, curl the toes. Nice. Exhale, round in. Inhale, come on into that neutral spine. Rock a little side to side. Finding some balance here. We're going to come into spinal balance, working the core a little bit. Let the shoulders relax back. We're going to slide this right toe back and then lift the leg. Heel in line with the hip. Root down through the right hand. Extend the left arm out in front of you. Option is just keeping the hand down on the earth. Take an inhale, reach through the heart, reach through the heel and the thumb, and then exhale, let's take it underneath. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, round in. Now hold here for a moment, placing that left hand back down if it's not already, and extend your right leg out behind you, out to the side of you. So that right side, toes facing forward. And then start to walk your hands forward. Little modified puppy pose here. There's an animal theme here. And hug that right thigh bone. Hug that left hip. And the right hip, kind of plug into yourself. Smoothing out the breath. Nice. Start to walk your hands up. Stay here. We're going to plant the right hand. We're going to plant the left hand. And then we're going to reach up through the right hand. Open up across the chest. Relax the shoulders back. And then exhale, we're going to thread through. Now, you can walk that left hand forward a little bit. And if you sink back down towards your heel, you'll be able to possibly get your shoulder or your head down on the earth. Or maybe you're just floating above here. Hug the knee towards the right foot. And that's just going to give you a little more stability and awaken the inner thighs. Slide that right hand or that left hand a little closer to you so that you can open back up here. Nice. Bring the hands down. I'm getting a little warm, so I'm going to unlayer here. So hold on. If you're in that gate pose still, you can even take cats and cows while... All right. And then we're going to walk the hands back. We're going to come into gate pose. So you're going to come up nice and tall here. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Take the right hand down the leg and then take that left arm up and over. You can always wrap the right arm. Inhale, come up through the center, nice and tall. And then take that left hand down to the left side. And then we'll take the right foot up Get nice and long, reach through the heel, lengthen through the crown of the head. Bend the knee, reach back for the foot. Bring the heel maybe a little closer towards the seat, or press the foot into the hand. Just see what sensations are going on here for your body. Let the shoulder blades relax down the back. Release the leg, extend the arm, nice and long. Nice, lower the foot. And then we'll cross the hands around to the top of the mat. Slide that right knee in. Sink it back for child's pose. Let the head come on down. Maybe the knees come wider, or maybe you just float over those closed knees. Inhale, come on back up into that table. And just rock a little side to side, maybe moving through some of those cats and cows again. And we'll come into that spinal balance, so bringing the hips a little more, or knees hip width apart. We'll take that left leg out, reach through the heel, and lengthen out through the crown of the head. Just think of the back of the head being in line with the spine. Root down through that left hand. Again, option can always be keep that right hand down. Inhale, extend. Take that breath in, and then exhale, curl it under. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, round in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, rounding in. Hold it here. Take that right hand down. Slide the left leg out to the side. Walk the hands forward, coming into that modified puppy pose here. Hug the left thigh. Hug the right hip and the left hip towards each other. Toning in the belly, let the heart drop down. Maybe your gaze comes forward. Opening up the back of the body. Nice, we'll walk a little forward towards our body, or back towards our body. And then the right hand plants, extending that left arm to the sky. Open up. Relax the shoulder blades back. And then exhale, we're going to thread it through. Again, maybe sinking the hip back a little bit. Coming into this twist. The head and the shoulders might come down. They might not. They might just float over. Again, it just depends on your body. So honor where you are. Be okay in this home, which is your body. If we're okay in there, we're okay anywhere. Within ourselves. Right, so let's work on that. And then we'll open up that left arm to the sky. And then bring the hands down. Walk your hands up towards your body. Rise up onto the knee. Reach up as you inhale. And then exhale, we'll take that left hand down, reach the right arm over the head. Maybe wrap that left arm, pressing the spine, the muscles into the arm into the muscles. Press that right thigh, maybe a little forward too. Press down through the shin. Nice, now we're going to take it down to this right side. Extending that left arm as you lift that left heel, nice and long here. Soften down through the shoulders. Bend the knee, reach back for the foot. And if you don't have the foot, no problem. Right? Sometimes it's not there to get. Right? Maybe just bending the knee and opening the chest is what you need. And that'll do the trick. If you have the foot, maybe press the heel closer or further away. Just notice what sensations open up. Get nice and long again. Nice, we're going to take that left hand down, walk it around to the top of the mat, bring that left knee in. We'll sink it down into that child's pose. Let the head come down to the earth. Rock a little bit side to side. Nice. We're going to come into a down dog. So make your way into table. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Curl the toes under, lifting through the belly. We're going to take the hips to the sky, pressing through the hands, lengthen through the side bodies, press the heels towards the earth, maybe walk it out a little bit, and then wag the tail of the dog. Pivoting on the feet, right? You can go as low as you'd like here, right? There's lots of different movements we can do. Again, just check in with your body, see where you are. Heart dropping towards the earth, heart lifting. Maybe towards your hands here. Three more breaths. Bring the toes to touch. And then we're going to plant that left foot, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in, round in. Inhale, send it back up. Now we're going to step it out towards the right hand. And then you'll lower down to the back knee. And then we're going to come into a crescent lunge. So hands can either be here, heart, knee, hips, goddess, open, lifted. 3 breaths here. Press down through that right shin or that left shin and down through the base of that right big toe. Belly's drawing in. Nice. As you exhale, hands are going to come down. You're going to shift back into half split, so it can either be seated or floating above. If you have a cat or a dog, you can always hold on to them or a block. Come on forward back into your crescent lunge. And then exhale back to your half splits. Inhale forward, crescent lunge. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up, ground down through the hips. Exhale, sink the hips back to the heels. We're going to come forward off the back knee or stay down on it. Open that right arm. Come on off the knee. And then exhale, hands plant. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Let's let the toes touch in here, knees hug, thighs hug in, sink the seat, chair pose. My friends at Motor Ohm, chair pose is their pose of the day. Motor Ohm on Instagram, follow them, they're doing a challenge, it's super fun, a pose a day. This is their pose today, so I'm doing it, you guys. We're doing it. We're going to make it dynamic here. Take an inhale. We'll T-twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, T-twist to the left. Inhale back through center 2 more times. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back through center, stay low. Your mind is probably telling you otherwise, but this is your house and your body. Let's ask more of it, okay? Don't let the mind control the situation. We'll forward fold, right? The mind is the first one who wants out of discomfort. Inhale, lift. Nice, exhale, bow. Let's inhale, let's just rise to standing, stretch the legs. Nice, and then right on down into that fold. Inhale, come up halfway for length. And then exhale, let's step it back. If you want to take a half vinyasa here, please do. Otherwise, down dog. Inhale. Oh, let's bring the toes to touch here. Plant that right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, step it up to that left hand. Lower on down to the back knee. Bring the arms up or maybe keep them down. Kind of see where you need them to be, okay? This is your house, you're the boss. You're the loving, kind boss. 3 breaths. Soften the shoulders. Be strong. Be now. Hard not to be, right? Exhale, hands can come down. Shift back to those half splits. You can sit down or stay lifted. And then inhale, let's make this dynamic. Reach up maybe. Exhale, sink it back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lunging in. Nice. Exhale, sink it back. We'll come forward back into your lunge. Right hand plants. You can come off the back knee or stay on it. Open up. Relax the shoulders back. Exhale, hands come down. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Sink it down into chair pose. We're going to take those 3 twists again. So exhaling over to that right side. Inhale, you can rise all the way up now and then sink it down. Yeah, let's do that. That feels good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down, open up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Twisting, exhale. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, back through center. Nice. Now, if you want to come into Malasana, a yoga squat, take a moment here. Otherwise, if you guys do crow pose, you can step back and work on that. So hands are going to step forward. You're going to have the toes together here, the feet pressing in, lift your heels. Take the knees wide. Place the hands firmly and flat on the earth. Kind of dig in with the fingerprints. You'll rest the knees on the outer edges of the arms. You'll lift through the belly, lift through the seat, shift the weight into the hands, bring the gaze forward, and then maybe you'll take some flight here. You can shoot back or lower your feet. Right, if you're still in that Malasana, good on ya. Breathing here. Being okay with where you are now and being okay if you're not okay, right? It will pass. Things have already begun to change just in this first bit of where we've gone so far. One more breath in, and a block, sorry, is always nice to sit on. Take that breath in, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway for length. And then exhale, step back to either down dog or plank to make your way through that half vinyasa. Up to you here. Right? Let's hold for that down dog a couple breaths. Just make sure I'm on time here. Okay, let's go. All right, so sometimes you gotta stay organized differently, right? All right, not teaching a class with people in the room, but on a computer, but I feel you. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Let's step the left foot up to the top of the mat. Let's pivot, spin the heel on the back foot, push through the left leg. Let's rise up into a wide stance here. Take the toes out. Bring the hands to the hips. Take an inhale and lift the heart up. And then as you exhale, lengthen forward. Take a pause here. And then let the exhale then take you further forward, folding in. Let your hands walk back. Toes in line with your fingertips in line with the toes, and maybe turn the toes here in now. Heels out. Let your head just hang. Let your shoulders gently lift. Inhale, come up halfway for that length. We're gonna lunge into the left knee, reach the right toes up. Hands can come to the earth or to your heart, or maybe you've extended. Inhale back through center. Let's switch it over to this left side, or sorry, right side. Inhale back through center, and then exhale over to the left. Let's just take it side to side. Watching the knees, not wanting to come too far over the toes. You can come a little bit, but just kind of watch it here. Let the hips sink down, working the hips a little bit more. Nice. Now stay here in the middle, and the knees are out. The toes are turning out now. Okay, we're going to take this right hand down to the earth, or maybe even to a block. You're going to peel that left shoulder open, and then take the left arm towards the sky. Pushing down into the earth, stay nice and low in the seat. Find your breath here. And then exhale, lower that hand. Walk it to the middle, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up through the chest, bring the toes back out. Walk your hands, make sure you're lunged into those knees. Walk the left hand, plant it to the inside of the foot, take the right hand to the right hip, and then we'll take that right arm to the sky. See if you can manage not to dump everything into the left side, but root down through that right foot. Breathing here. And then exhale, walk it around to the center. We're gonna rise up, bring your hands to your hips, stay nice and low, lift the chest. You with me? Right? Rock a little side to side. Hands in front of your heart. See if you can sink just a little bit lower. Push down and away through the feet. Lengthen the tailbone towards the earth. If you've got a nice curve in your back, or a bigger curve in your back and it's affecting the lower back, draw the tailbone down. Don't curl it in, but just down. Nice, and we're gonna take the arms out now into like your strong body here, right? Arms out into cactus arms, and then bring the fingertips behind the head. Stay with me here. You can always straighten up, take a break, right? But start again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're gonna bring the right elbow to the knee, towards it. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back through center. 2 more times. This practice is a little more than the last 2. Choose what you want to build your house with. This is kind of stuff that's gonna burn away all the stuff that we don't want. Right? Perseverance, dedication to what we're doing here. 3 more breaths. Maybe lift off your heels. Maybe lower the heels. Hands to heart, straighten the legs. Nice, inhale, reach the arms up. Nice, now as you exhale, turn the right foot in, left foot out. Arms come out into a T. You can always step that back foot up. We're gonna tip the torso, hip reaches back, hand comes to the shin, and then that right arm opens. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. It's a pretty intense side stretch, so lessen the stretch by bringing the hand up. Intensify it by bringing the hand down. Exhale. Plant the hands down around that left foot. Step the right foot up halfway. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, heart towards the foot. Bow in. Plant the left or right hand, and then we'll take the left arm to the sky. Revolve triangle. Wrap the left arm around the back. Step your right foot back a little bit, find that lunge, and then we'll come back up in to that star. So open up, bring the hands to the heart, turn your left foot in, right foot out, step your feet a little bit closer if you'd like to, extend the arms out into a T, inhale, Exhale, tip the torso, hand comes down the shin, and open up. Sliding the hand down or sliding it up. You decide if the breath is kind of gone here, right? You want to come up a little bit more. If it feels effortless, find a little bit more effort. And then exhale, gaze down, plant the hands, we'll step it up about halfway. Inhale, lift for that length, and then exhale, hinging over that left thigh. Push the feet into the earth. Let yourself bow over, let your head relax. Plant that left hand, and then you can take the right arm to the sky or maybe just to your hip. Strong legs. Nice. Wrap that left arm around the lower back. Push through the feet, rise all the way up with that right hand. We'll open back up into that star. And then exhale, forward fold, soft bend in your knees as you do. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Take it through chaturanga and cobra, or sit back into child's pose. Either way, let's make it back. Make your way back to child's pose. Taking 5 breaths here. I'm just going to check the time for us. Okay, we're good. Stay where you are. Stay. Pema Chodron, while you're there, Pema Chodron, who is a Buddhist nun and just the most wonderful person, and she wrote a book called From Fear to Fearlessness. Definitely recommend it. And she talks about our minds and that we have to control it in a way like a dog, right? When it wants to go, it wants to get up, it gets an itch, it's got a nervous tick, it just kind of moves around all the time, it does what it does. And she gives the advice of speaking to your mind in a way, because it's a little bit, crazy, right? We say stay, right? If you start to feel uncomfortable with something, you want to run. So instead, we say stay. Right? If we can stay with some of the discomfort, like goddess squat, that temple, or taking side lunges and working with our body, if we can stay with it just a little bit longer, we can start to break ourselves away from some of the things that hold us feeling maybe trapped or not liking our house so much, right? Okay, that was enough chatter for that. So come on up into your table. Let's spin the legs out in front, seated out, legs out in front of you, heels reaching forward. Okay, so we're going to take this right knee in, we're going to hug it in, we're going to sit up tall. Then we're going to take this the right foot inside the left thigh, and then we'll just let that right knee drop down. Inhale, extending through the arms. Exhale, reaching, hinging forward, lengthening forward, heart towards the foot. Take an inhale, maybe lift the chest a little bit. Exhale and fold in. Your hands might be on the earth, shin or ankle. Just kind of see where things go. It's a nice side stretch in the body. It's also a twist. Think of bringing the right side of your chest towards the foot to bring the torso more parallel. And you can lift the elbows here. Breathing. Stay. Nice. From here, we're going to just walk the hands up nice and easy. And then you're going to take your right hand to your knee, draw it in, take your left hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Root down through that left leg, and then we're gonna extend the left or the right leg out. Heel's gonna reach forward, and then you can take that right arm out behind you. Nice and tall here in the seat. Trying not to round the back, but lift through the chest, press through the sit bones, reach through the heel. And you can always take your hand to the outer edge of the foot if that's too intense, or you can keep it bent a little bit. And we're gonna switch the hands out. Again, maybe to ankle, maybe to calf, and then we'll open it up to the other side. Nice, inhale back through center. And then exhale, we can lower the foot, even holding on to it or let go of it. Fold in here and just lengthen over the legs. Nice, inhale, start to walk your hands up nice and easy. And then we're gonna hug that left knee in, sit up nice and tall, sit down through the sit bones, lengthen through the crown of the head, and root down through that right foot. Don't let it fall asleep. Let it be a part of your house, right? Don't let other parts of your house fall apart while you're working on other parts, right? Oh, yeah. Nice, so we're gonna take the knee down and let the hands rest around that right leg. Take an inhale, maybe reach the arms up, lifting through the belly. Exhale, forward, fold. And then take an inhale again, lift the chest a little bit. Exhale and bow. Might feel it here again in that left side of the body. So let the heart draw a little closer towards the foot, leveling out the torso. Finding that breath, maybe lifting the elbows, hollowing out under the arms, shoulders relax back. Keep reaching through that right heel. Inhale, nice and easy, rising up, walking the hands up. And then we'll take that left hand to the outer edge of the knee, draw it in. We'll take the right hand to the outer edge of the foot, extend the leg, right? Maybe take your hand even underneath if you need to. And then we'll take that left hand out behind us into that twist. So find that place where it feels best for you. Then root down through the seat, lengthen through the crown of the head, open up across the chest, reach through the heel. If it's too much to turn your head back, just keep it neutral. We're going to take it to the other side. Hands come to the foot or the ankle, and then we'll open up to that right side. Stay tall, stay open. Nice, we're going to come back around. And just for fun here, take hold of the big toe, draw that right knee in. Maybe bring the left foot down to meet the right. We're going to take hold of the big toes here. And we're going to come into a little bit of a boat here, just for fun, right? Reach through the heels, lift through the heart. You might be kind of like this right now, right? But that's okay. That's all right. We're just finding our way. We're enjoying the play. We're being now. And sometimes these little tests really get us to be here now. Right? All good. Press the legs into the hip and press the seat into the earth, and then lengthen through the crown of the head. Cause and effect here. Right? How we think, how we feel in our body is going to affect us, right? And we're going to affect other people. Nice. Now we're going to bend the knees, feet down on the earth, hands behind your back, feet hip width apart. We're going to come and roll up into a reverse table. So push down through the feet, roll the hips up, let the shoulders relax back, let the head fall back, or let the chin come towards the chest. Just kind of see how you're feeling here. 3 more breaths, let the shoulders open. This can also be a reverse plank if you'd like to intensify it. And then exhale, come on down to your seat. And then we're gonna come all the way down into our backs. So you're gonna take your hands behind your thighs and just roll on back. Knees hug in, rock and roll from side to side, maybe hands to knees, creating some circles on the ceiling, one direction, and then take it in the other. Nice, now place your left foot down on the earth. Take your right hand, slide it inside your inner thigh, take it to your big toe. Wrap your fingers around the big toe. You can also take a strap here, like a belt or a tie, and take it to the arch of the foot, right? We're gonna extend this right leg to the sky. You can extend your left leg down, or you can keep it bent and it'll be supporting you. Take that left arm out, reach through the heel, take that breath in, and then exhale. Let's open it out to the right. Now, depending on how open you are in this hip, you might float way off of it, right? So the moment you start to come off the hip, bring the leg a little bit, that right leg a little bit higher. Just see if you can find degrees to keep that left hip down. So degrees of lowering the right leg and the left leg, one affecting the other. Soften the shoulders and breathe here. Keep that left leg awake, thigh engaged, pressing towards the earth. It's supporting you. Inhale back through center. Nice, we're gonna bend the knee, hug it in, and then set that right foot down. Lift the left leg to the sky. Bending the knee, you can take hold, peace fingers around the big toe, or switching out the strap. Extend that right arm out. Reach through the heel, maybe extending that right leg. Press down through the thigh. Reach through that left heel. And then exhale, we'll open up. Now the minute that your hips start to just float away, bring it back down, bringing that left foot up a little bit higher. Just maybe take it like a few inches at a time. Finding that breath, maybe turning your head in the opposing direction or keep it neutral. Just allowing your body to relax towards the earth, so you've muscular energy we're holding on to, but we're also softening at the same time. Soften the jaw, the eyes. Remove the tongue from the roof of the mouth and the teeth separating. Inhale, come back through center. Extend both legs now to the sky. Releasing that right hand. Take your hands underneath your hips for a little more support. A block can be nice here too. We're going to take 5 breaths. Candlestick. Letting everything just run in a different direction. Keeping things new and fresh, renewed, re-energized, making more space to be present, less in the future, less in the past, more in the now. Sometimes it's really hard to get there, and sometimes it's a matter of just breathing in and breathing out a couple of times. So honor yourself where you are. Let things come and go as much as you can. Relaxing the feet to the earth. Nice, we're gonna wrap the arms around our bodies because we deserve it. And open the back of the body. Let the heart just drop down, root down into the earth and into you, all connected here. Now let the soles of the feet touch, those beautiful soles of your feet. that have taken you so many places, right? Have some memories, good memories, if you're going to bring memories in, the past in. Think of the good places you've been, and then at the good places in the future you'll go, right? Beaches, and in fact, let's take ourselves to the beach right now. Let your arms open out, palms face open, coming into stillness. Imagine yourself lying on a nice warm beach. Sun shining on you, easing your body to relax it more. Barely wind in the air. Barely a breath. Just enough to sustain you and relax you. Bring your heels out to the corners. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Taking rest. Stay. 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 Start to bring some awareness back to your breath, to your body, to this house that you live in. Not the house that you're in right now, but the house within, without yourself, right? Stay present in this body. It's going to teach you a lot. It's going to help you deal with staying in this house, right? Gotta laugh a little bit, right? Reach the arms up and over the head. By the way, that snoring in Shavasana was my dog. Hug the knees in. Bring a smile to your face. Feel this fresh new body, right? Still the body that you were in, but you're taking care of it better. It feels new, a little newer, new-ish. And place the feet down. Let's come on over onto your right side. Take a little curl in, new beginning here, a new now. It's the now age, not the new age, it's the now age. Rise up, come on into seated. Feeling the seat resting on the earth, you up tall. Hands to your heart. Let's bring the thumbs to the third eye, so the space between the brow. Just press in here. This is a chakra of wisdom, a deeper wisdom beyond this thinking mind, right? Lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathing in and breathing out, not only through the nose, but even through this space here. This deeper wisdom within your body becomes more free when you move your body. More free to be now, rather than caught up in the worries of the future. Be here now. Hands to your heart, seal of gratitude. So grateful for you. So grateful for this practice. So grateful for my own body. Hold your body, wrap your arms, give yourself a hug. I'm hugging you. Namaste. Good job, guys. See you again soon.